Hello everyone, my name's Amanda Ritchie and I'm a science teacher at Southern Cross DE, and I'm very lucky to be at Lake Mungo today. And what I'm going to do is do a very short, simple pH test of some of the soils that we find at Lake Mungo. So you can see here today, the soil that we're on is very sandy. Okay, it's very pale in colour, it's very small grains and very fine. And we can do a very simple test to test the pH of this soil using universal indicator from my little kit and something called barium sulfate, and that just helps show up the colour of the indicator. So most soils range from acidic to alkaline, and that really does affect what grows in those soils. And you might remember acids and alkalines, and you might have seen this universal indicator chart before. So if the indicator is dark red, it indicates that the soil is very acidic or something's very acidic. Acidity lessens as you go through the colours from red, orange and yellow. Green means neutral, and the other end of the scale is towards alkaline. So if the indicator turns like deep purple or blue, that indicates a lot of alkalinity in the soils. So let's test a small sample. So we have a little white porcelain tile. So I'm just going to scrape some of the soil into there. And the next thing we want to do is just add a few drops of the universal indicator. And as I said, that's an indicator that will change colour depending on the acidity or alkalinity of the soil. So you can see already it is turning a green colour, okay? And if we use our chart, before we put our barium sulfate on, you can already see that it seems to be indicating somewhere between pH 7 and pH 8, okay? So pH 7 is neutral and pH 8 would be slightly alkaline. So it's been wetted now with universal indicator. We just need to add a light dusting of barium sulfate. I'll use the other end of the spatula. And just sprinkle a little bit of barium sulfate. That just helps the colour of the indicator to come out. I'll mix that together. See, it's changing slightly lighter green with the barium sulfate. Okay, so it just helps to minimise the colour impact of the soil and other minerals in it. Okay, so if we compare it to the indicator paper, I know it looks quite dark on the universal indicator chart, but it is very much green. So at the moment, without any further tests, we would say that this sandy soil is a mainly neutral soil, if slightly acidic, or slightly alkaline, sorry, according to our tests. And that's it for a simple pH sample of this soil. We'll be back with another soil sample from another site. Bye.